Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Just want to chat with y'all, spread some knowledge with y'all, and also want to motivate y'all too. I know a lot of y'all get into those moments where you feel like you a failure, where you feel like you don't have nothing to live for. I've been in them situations too. I've been in situations where I failed. I've been in situations where it's like I failed so many times where I broke down into tears crying, wondering why do I exist. I'm here to motivate y'all and I'm here to help y'all. What I want to share with y'all is that just because you failed does not mean that you're a failure. Yeah, as a human being, when you're on the road to success, whatever it is that you want to do, if you want to be a musician, if you want to be a YouTuber, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you're going to fail numerous times. There's going to be times where you're going to upload a video on YouTube and it doesn't really get the views that you want it to. There's going to be times where you upload a video on YouTube and it's not going to get the likes like you want it to. Same thing as a musician. There's going to be times where you're going to put out a new song, you're going to put out a new album, and it's not really going to get the recognition like you wanted to, you're gonna go on social media and people gonna be talking mad crap about your new album, saying that this is the worst album of this year. They're gonna be like thinking that you have a ghostwriter, this, that. You know what I mean? Every artist has been through it. I mean, Eminem went through it. Eminem, he came out with his revival album and people were talking crap about it. People weren't really liking his new album. People were saying all types of stuff about him on social media and everything. Now, my opinion about Eminem's revival album, in my opinion, I don't feel that it's a bad album. I feel that it's an okay album. I mean, it's not his best album, but in my opinion, it's an okay album. I mean, but compared to his Kamikaze album, Kamikaze is the album where he redeemed himself. Kamikaze and Music to Be Murdered by Side A and Side B, those are the albums where he redeemed himself. And you see, another thing too, when these artists be having like a lot of yes people around them, that's what causes them to slack off. Like they may spit out a verse and it may not have all that good of a delivery. That's why a lot of these artists be falling off. They need to get the yes people away from them. But yeah, just because you fail does not mean that you're a failure. It don't matter how many times you fail. You could fail 1,000 times and you can make corrections 1,000 times. You can fail 1,000 times and you can fix it 1,000 times. Just because you mess up does not mean that it's the end of the world. Just because you mess up does not mean that you don't have nothing to live for. You have plenty to live for. I mean, yeah, I know you probably making a lot of mistakes right now. I know you probably failing right now, but there's a reason why you still waking up out of your bed every day. There's a reason why you still exist. You have a purpose. So, yeah, just because you fail does not mean that you're a failure. And same thing, like I always tell y'all about school, the school system is something else. Like you get programmed to think that just because you flunk a test, that just because you flunk a class, that you're a failure. You are not a failure. I mean, you may be considered a failure in school, but in real life, you could be considered a straight A student. In real life, you can become a millionaire. You can, end up, flying out of town, going out of town anytime that you want to. You're not living the regular boring lifestyle. Go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. You're not living that type of lifestyle. You're living the best life ever, and teachers were telling you that you were a failure, and look at you now. You done proved them all wrong. So yeah, I mean, on the road to success, failure is a part of the process. You're gonna fail numerous times. You might fail 1,000,000 times, but no matter how many times you fail, you can't give up. No matter how many times you fail, you can't stop. You gotta keep on going. Life is just too short for you to be giving up. You gotta keep on going. You gotta dust the dirt off your shoulder and you gotta try it again. You know, I mean, and when it comes down to negative people, they don't really see your vision the way that you do. That's what we all need to realize. It's our vision. You know, it's our vision, it's our dreams. And we know that we got people that have faith in us. When it comes down to us working hard, we're going to prove a lot of people wrong and we're going to prove a lot of people right. And the people that we're going to prove right is the people that had faith in us and we had faith in ourselves. But yo, just because you failed does not mean that you're a failure. You know, I just wanted to share that with y'all because I've been in situations where I felt like I didn't have nothing to live for. I've been in situations where I felt useless. I've been in situations where I was depressed as fuck, where I didn't even want to try no more. But I had to realize that I exist for a reason. I had to realize that every day I wake up out of my bed is a blessing. It's a blessing for me to be great. Every day you wake up out of your bed is a blessing for you to be great. So never think that you're a failure. Just because you failed does not mean that you're a failure. Yeah, I just wanted to motivate y'all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share. Love y'all.